No, they good. They good. You keep want to start off.
We don't want to do that. Hey, what's going on, everybody? We got
Hey,
you, right? What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Bridge Now.
I feel like busting loose, busting loose. Give me the bridge now. I feel like busting loose now.
There's only this because in boxing, one punch can change it, no matter who you are, no matter how good you are.
I love her because she from the hood though. From the hood though. She like really from the hood.
Loose make you feel fine. Talking about busting loose.
That's not said Nate will never live that down. No, he won't. But it's not about it's about how he gets up.
They doing that. They doing that Wakanda scene when they was just like,
It's about your heart because you can get knocked down so many times and people can make fun of you, but it's about their resilience.
I feel like busting loose,
baby.
Oh man, that get me hype every time. Give me the bridge off.
Man, what's going on, Ray? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to Ringside with Ray and Prince, where we making sure that we're giving you the entertainment, the education, and we're empowering you. So let's go ahead and get this show started, man.
What's up, y'all?
In the
Special
sports
K
world,
is
baby.
in the air. Cam said he came in hot already.
Special K is in the air. Everyone go, so beware, but don't you dare touch the down. Ooh, that boy.
Oh,
that boy rhyming now.
Rhyming. He got that daggone the Orange Juice Jones lyrical style going on.
Hey, man, give a shout out because everybody was at the Grammys. They was doing their thing. Man, Busta Rhymes. Man, Busta Rhymes can never go out of style. I'm telling you, when I feel like I'm running, I'm feeling like I can't get away. Hey, man, Busta Rhymes looking good, sound good. Man, I'm still happy that he's alive. I know he had a health scare a while back, but he's doing well. So just want to give a shout out to all the artists for doing the Grammys, man. They did their thing. Just had to say that, man. I know that's kind of like...
The Grammys was off the chain, man. I'm mad I couldn't go up there. I had some tickets and some passes and stuff. But dang. What up, Will?
Yeah. Right, man.
Man, couldn't get it done. I was too tired. How old I am that I'm not even going to be driving all the way up to Los Angeles and getting involved in that nonsense. But it was good to watch the Grammys, man.
Hey, man, what?
LA been on fire. They had the Grammys popping. Then you got LBJ,
LeBron James,
all-time lead scorer.
The king. So we already know who is the greatest of all times.
Uh-oh.
Did I just start something?
That.
I just started something.
People ain't gonna like that, man. Yeah.
People are not gonna like that. I understand, but it's all right. Hey, it's all right, baby. It's all right. I feel like Ray Charles.
Even Kareem ain't like that joint. Kareem
hey,
was
man.
like, "Yeah, look, I'm not gonna hand you this damn basketball."
Hey,
Will said, "Don't start."
Will, I gotta start, man. Look, man, I love Michael Jordan, man. Michael Jordan is magnificent. He's the best. He played less years and scored more points than LeBron James. And he has 6 championship rings. But so instead of me saying, but I will say, however, LeBron James is the king. Bam! That's all I gotta say.
Hey, JJ Redick broke it down.
What's that? JJ Redick did break it down, right?
Oh, we gonna get into that.
What's good? What's good, Alan? How you doing, big dog? Hey, man. But yes, most definitely. So we're gonna go ahead and get busting loose today, man. We got some topics. We got some great topics because there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the sports world. So we need to make sure that we are ahead of it or know what's going on, man. We got Kyrie in the house, baby. Kyrie.
The trades have happened. The Brooklyn Nets decided to trade everybody. They got three perennial all-stars and decided to trade all of them. Within a year or two?
Woo, yes, bro.
Come on, man.
Yes, look.
If I told you I had a team with Kyrie, Kevin Durant, and James Harden on the same team, you think they're gonna win, right?
I would. I on paper, it looks like this will be the ultimate superstar team. On paper.
Mm.
So one thing I will say, it may not have been the players, right? But you only get the information after it has happened. Hindsight 2020, right? But when you look at the whole situation of the Brooklyn Nets, I think the organization was a little bit foul, especially the people up top when they were saying that Kyrie was doing all types of unnecessary things. He didn't want to get the shot. He didn't want to put some unknown substance in his body. He has a choice. He's a human being. Why everybody ridiculing him for not being a sheep, but being a shepherd?
Hold on to that, man. We gotta give the rundown. Finish giving
All right,
the
man. We gotta
rundown.
give him the rundown,
Because
baby. Go
it's
ahead.
gonna be fast and furious today.
Ooh. All right, man. Go ahead.
We got baseball, NCAA, Alabama. What's going on, Alabama line? Oh, we got a 5-star recruit, Alabama, transferred to Colorado. Prime time is out there causing problems.
Hey, prime time is causing Aflac. You need to get Aflac. You need to get insurance because if you have a recruit that's going to your school, prime time don't get them. So you're gonna need some Aflac because man, look, he coming for them boys. And
they got Weezy F Baby. Weezy F Baby going through the facility. He out there bringing the rappers.
Coaching.
You know what? And his other coaches, his other facilities, other schools, they just hating it right there.
Hating it.
He got a hip-hop game, and that's who the players
got some country singers.
Bring
out the country singers, man. It's a different ball game, man. He doing it with so much swag, and there's nothing that anybody could do, man. That Hall of Fame title, like Hall of Fame final list today. That Hall of Fame title, man, that Deion has. It's beautiful. Also, what he did in his past. So, man, you can't deny this, man. You can't knock this, man. He is doing his thing. His son is looking amazing. Like Colorado is going to be something to deal with, man. They're trying to smear like Colorado's name, but man, he's getting all the new recruits. He's getting transfers from other schools, from the big powerhouse schools. Alabama, they got people transferring from Alabama and some other schools. Man, I'm telling you, before it's all said and done, everybody's going to be lined up to go and play for Prime. Next year, they're going to use that one transfer portal credit that they have, and everybody's going to go to Colorado. I just want to say it.
Yeah. And then, speaking of that, you have some the Pro Football Hall of Fame finalists for the 2023 list.
Okay.
Is you got Torrey Holt. You got one of Will boys, Aliquip with Darrell Revis on a joint. Revis Island.
Revis Island. Shut him down.
Yep. Big Joe Thomas, Willie Anderson, Reggie Wayne, Devin Hester, Andre Johnson, and Jared Allen. They on the list to be the nominees, the finalists.
Yeah. Andre Johnson, he a quiet one. He's a quiet candidate.
He put up some numbers. He did a lot of stuff, man.
He put up some numbers. He put up some fists. And Cortland Finnegan. He told Cortland Finnegan, "Boy, I beat you," and then it happened. And he got fined for it, and then the owner of the Houston Texans paid his fine.
It's like it was him and who else had hands? Percy Harvin go out there fighting people.
And Steve Smith. Don't mess around. Don't get
it. Oh yeah, Steve Smith. Yeah.
Steve Smith will knock you out when you just over there chilling. He just bomb.
We got USC. Got Dana slap wife White.
You got it right. Dana slap a white wife.
Woo! Yeah, we got.
Look, don't nobody talk about it, and it's nothing to make fun of. But for me, I always want to make sure that we highlight that. You got to remember, people can't get away. People can't profit off of something that they just did, and then they tell everybody else don't do it. Right? So you tell somebody, hey, don't hit your wife, no domestic violence. But yet everybody publicly see you smacking it out of your woman and she hit the ground like it's the power slap that he's a part of that he ran on TBS. And right now,
did he ever making money off of slapping? Did he ever figure out what he was gonna punish himself with? I'm gonna punish myself for doing what I did because I run the league. But we gonna get to that. We got Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman. They the third fight is set.
That's gonna be good.
Edwards had a shocking a win versus Usman at the last fight. It came down at the end, and it was a beautiful, beautiful fight that it was like a couple seconds left. He never expected that to happen.
He never expected it. Never expected it.
Never.
Boom!
Just never. Bones Jones and Gagne. And then you got Raleigh Raleigh Romero out there. he, he, he he out there was talking stuff like he want to rematch the fight Tank again. And
Look,
he out
man.
there getting dropped in
Look,
training camp.
and with the pads on his head.
Ugh.
Look, man. I'm a fighter. I'm a great fighter. I'll knock anybody out. Hey, man, he keep getting knocked out. You know, and he had the pads on, and it's looking bad for him. But hopefully he can redeem himself. Shout out to Raleigh.
Ooh, Lord. Redeeming yourself. We got NFL next too. We're gonna have to talk about Josh Seals from the Eagles, the offensive lineman that was indicted on rape and kidnapping.
You know, again, we got to talk about this again. I know we talked about it last week, but we still got to talk about it again, baby.
Is he gonna play in the Super Bowl? They gonna allow him to play?
I mean, did they allow Dana White TV show to go up after he smacked his wife?
My goodness, this is rape and kidnapping, though, man. I don't know.
Hey, man, I feel like they.
Well, I guess you have to go through the process. It's innocent until proven guilty, and if you got to play in the Super Bowl to win, it's money on the line.
Look, somebody said they'll pay it. Man, this is how America was built, you know, off of what he did. So we'll see. We will see.
Broncos got Sean Payton.
Oh man, I think that's the worst move ever. You know, and the only reason why is because the chemistry. It's all about chemistry. And then you got Sean Payton and you got Russell Wilson. So I don't know how many prayers Russell Wilson can say, you know, to get Sean Payton to kind of like loosen up. I don't think Sean Payton should be coaching anymore. You know, he's been out.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's my take on it. I'm talking my stuff today.
Oh my goodness! All right, well let's go back to the start. Let's get into it, man. We got to first talk about the biggest story in the game right now. LBJ, the king, the GOAT, surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the all-time leading scorer. This man is 38 years old and looks like he's 25, and he scored 38 points. He scored 36 and 3/4 basically, and then he kind of shut it down because Anthony Davis was salty. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was salty.
No, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was sodium. Cause look, man, let me say this, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he get mad about everything, man. He like Uncle Ruckus on the Boondocks. You know, he broke my record, but he couldn't do it with a broken leg. I had a broken leg, you know.
Kareem, you know what? I love Kareem, man. But he has that resting bitch face all the time. Like that. That's his personality, though. He just kind of raw. You know, I've met him, known him for a while. You know, me and him sat together at Muhammad Ali's funeral, and just talking to him, dude. He just like he's that dude that his face is gonna be like just straightforward. Like you ain't gonna get no cheese out of him. He gonna be sitting there thinking about what he gonna say to you because he's intellectual.
It's gonna be something negative too.
He's just intellectual. But he just trying to figure out how he gonna break you down.
Right.
It was, you know, that was one of the biggest things I wanted to see of how he reacted once LeBron broke the record, because it was a foregone conclusion that LeBron was going to break the record easily. And he decided that one night he knew he was going to go for it. He needed 36. And he said, all right, I'm going to just go ahead and get it tonight. That's when you know you a G. You a friggin' dog that say, all right, I'm an NBA game. I'm going to go ahead and get these points. I'm inviting all my friends, celebrities out here. Y'all come watch me break this record.
Hey, and then when he broke it, he sat on the bench. Right, it was time for him to rest up.
They stopped the damn game.
They stopped
10 seconds and 10.9 seconds left in the third quarter, and you stopped the game.
And he held his arms up like this. And he's like, "The king is here, baby. The king is here."
Yeah,
look, man, give that man his flowers. Give him his respect. Look at what he's doing. That's all I gotta say. Hey. There's no comparison between LJ and MJ.
What y'all think? What y'all think? You know what? My biggest thing on this is let's keep appreciating this man. Because like who said that? Shaq or somebody was like, this guy can play it, probably play for another 5 years. And so the numbers that he can put up. He said he'll put up at least another 6,000, 7,000
He's in
points.
a league of his
So
own.
who's ever gonna break that record? I mean, nobody thought Kareem record was gonna be broken.
Right.
But I mean, that is ridiculous for to have that kind of longevity and score at a rate that's crazy.
So, if there were to be anyone that would get close to that, I think Steph Curry would be the next person.
No, he got bad ankles.
He got bad ankles. Okay, then I'm just gonna keep it at Steph Curry or maybe not KD. KD be up in the top 5, but Steph Curry. I mean, even though he got bad ankles, he can still make those threes rain. So 3 points add up quicker than 2 points do. So I just want to let you know that. And
JJ Redick broke it down, and he gave a whole thing, and he kind of served Stephen A. Smith on why LeBron is the GOAT.
Everybody's serving Stephen A. Smith, man. Everybody, they need to.
They looked at stats. LeBron is more clutch than Jordan and Kobe. If you look at, he has more game-winning shots and fourth quarter shots to either win the game or send it in overtime than any of them. He is fourth all time in assists.
Yeah.
He's taken 3 different teams and won championships with 3 different teams.
Man, now that's unheard of. So, I would say that would make you the GOAT status. It's just, in my opinion, because that means that you're the MVP of that team if you can influence the team to win a championship like that.
All time leading scorer, top 30 in rebounds, top 20 in pretty much every other category.
And assists. We didn't talk about assists. He's number 4 in assists, right?
Oh, but and the fact that this man went to 10 straight finals.
10.
Oh yeah, they say he's 6-4. I mean 4 and 6. Okay, I understand it. But he didn't have a lot of his people in a lot of those things.
Right. He didn't. So it is what it is, man. So I just leave it at that, man. LeBron James is the best. One of the best. I'll still give it to you. Michael Jordan is the best. I would say this is how I would put it. Michael Jordan is the best player in basketball. Because I would say Michael Jordan, he revolutionized the game of basketball. Because if it wasn't for Michael, LeBron would not be there. 2, Michael revolutionized basketball, but LeBron James elevated that mother. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, man. and that's how I feel. That's just how I feel, and I think a lot of people would agree with me on what I'm saying about this. So if you don't, it's all right. Look, Kevin said he yawning like, Look, man, I'm just telling you, LeBron James is LeBron James. Like, you can't take that away from him. And no, you can't take anything away from Jordan. I love Jordan. I love his shoes. I love everything about Jordan. I even love his transition, how he went from a player to an owner, right? So not too many people get a chance to do that. And he can still get out here and ball and beat a lot of his players that's on his team. So it's a lot of respect for MJ. But he's not getting paid for that. And those buckets that he's making against the people that play for his team, they're not going down in the history book. So all I'm saying is that longevity is the key. So here it is. It's like Michael showed Kobe the way. Kobe showed LeBron the way in terms of longevity and maintaining your body. So look, if you got the gift, then go ahead and ride the wheels until they fall off. That's my take on it. What you think, Ray? Okay. So yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Bad.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Taking care of business.
Yeah.
But yeah. So hey, y'all, make sure that y'all subscribe to the page, the YouTube page. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button. Give us that ding.
He said yawning.
Yeah, he said yawning when I was talking about LeBron James being one of the best, man. So hey, I guess he's about to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Sleeping on LeBron James.
But you could just say who's the worst. The Brooklyn Nets. They just decided to trade away everybody.
They need to. They need to, because what they need are young players that will listen to what they're saying. They don't need those older players that got a mind of their own, that got a consciousness that's looking to elevate and expand themselves, their consciousness, like a Kyrie Irving or, Kevin Durant. He don't say much, but he is a sharpshooter. So, Kevin Durant will come out there and do his thing, but he doesn't really talk too much, give a lot of pushback. So for me, I'll just say that I think the Brooklyn Nets are doing what they are designed to do, and that's to find people that can listen, like buy into their program, period. But Kyrie Irving got traded to the Dallas Mavericks. Kevin Durant getting traded to the Phoenix Suns if they haven't already did that. But today's the trade deadline.
Done deal.
It's a done deal. Look, man, the West is on fire.
That's gonna be a problem.
That's gonna be Kimbo, the Matumbo, Giannis. He ain't gonna be able to do what he did last year. He's not gonna be able to do it. It's just too many people in the West. I don't know if it's the market that's better, but the West is looking like the best. Ooh, that was nice. That came out smooth. So nobody's gonna. You got Dallas. You got Luka, and Kyrie. Oh man! And then you got the supporting staff. You got the supporting staff, man. They about to do something big in Dallas. So you got the LA Clippers. The LA Clippers looking to acquire Russell Westbrook, but Russell went to Utah Jazz. So
Utah. Yeah,
I feel bad, but yeah. But I heard that the Los Angeles Clippers are looking to buy his contract out and bring him to LA. So he may come back, and then if he come back, I think he'd be really good for that team. Even though John Walls is there, they got John Walls, they have PG, and they have Kawhi. And I think if Russell goes there, he'll add a different dimension in terms of energy to that team. So, but I mean, he could still build a house with a lot of his bricks. But other than that, but I love Westbrook. And I mean, I have a lot of respect for him. And he's always been one of my favorite players, man. Just that energy. I mean, just get out of my way. I will dunk on you. Right. So I think it'll be a good fit if they can buy out his contract from Utah and get him to LA, because he needs to be in the big market, not in the Utah Jazz outfit. That stuff looks horrible. And every time I think about the Utah Jazz, I get depressed. So I'm just throwing that out there, man.
Man, they got Utah. Since they let go of the tight shorts from from John Stockton and Karl Malone. I don't know what's gonna happen with Russ out there. I like Russ, man. Russ been playing hard.
Yeah.
Him and they said that him and Darvin Ham got into a heated argument in the locker room, so that kind of sealed his fate. He said Darvin was like, you know what, your ass is gone.
Hamburger.
Yeah. Wow. So what you think about these trades, man? Kevin Durant in Phoenix with CP3.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Booker.
You got Kyrie in Dallas with Luka Doncic, and then you got the Lakers that I think just upgraded themselves with D'Angelo Russell for the second time. They pulled him back again.
They brought him back again.
Malik Beasley and who else they get?
Man, I forgot the other person's name. Malik Beasley. I thought he got traded to the Nets. He got traded to the Nets. It was him, Beaslly, and Cam something.
No. That was for Nets got Cam.
Oh, that's right. They got Cam. They got Bridges,
Cam Houston, Michael Bridges,
and
Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges, and four
first round draft picks.
Good move. What are they selling?
hey, the Suns owner is that dude that's still one that got caught up with the stuff that need to sell the team?
That's the one that pulled down his pants and showed his private part. Yes, that's him. He needs to sell the team. Like, we didn't talk about that. See, these are things that people need to highlight. Because again, even though you switch a team, you still got an owner that's doing some childish things, some inappropriate things, and so we need to revisit that about him selling the team. Let Puff Daddy. Well, I don't know about letting Puff Daddy yet, but let somebody else in. Maybe Ice Cube. Get Ice Cube up in there. Ice Cube doing a good job with the big three, baby. So like give a minority, quote unquote majority, an opportunity
You
to
said
own
Puff
the team.
Daddy or P Daddy? PEE Daddy.
Neither one. Take that. I would go with Ice Cube before I go with Puff Daddy on anything.
All this stuff that's on the internet. I gotta
right?
get off.
It is. We own that, man. But shout out to Puff. I still love Puff. I got much love for Puff, man. I got much love for everybody. But I'm just saying, man.
So who y'all think who becomes the favorite in the West Coast on the West right now? I mean, you got some teams that's just going crazy. Like there's a lot of changes. I think the Lakers got better. I still don't like daggone Anthony Davis, man. I don't know what the heck he is doing.
He's trying to figure himself out, man.
Yeah, man. No, he acting real salty. I mean, Kev keeps saying the Clippers. Who the Clippers get? The Clippers ain't getting nobody, man.
They got John Wall.
John Wall ain't even playing. John Wall collecting the check.
They got Kawhi Leonard.
Well, they probably should trade for Anthony Davis too, so they can have two players that just sit out, don't do nothing, collect the whole big check. And I'm not even mad about them collecting their check.
Look, me neither. I'm not mad either. I think with Anthony Davis, he's getting the emotional side of it is what happens is you keep getting hurt. There's nothing that you can control. It's out of your control when you get hurt. You know that you're a good athlete, right? But you're not able to display your skills. And so with you're hearing the criticism from everybody, and you're trying to maintain your emotions and have some type of emotional intelligence and not get charged before you punch one of these people, because somebody that big, all I gotta do is ball my fist up and knock your teeth out. Hit you with Jermaine O'Neal. And run our tests. So I see Anthony Davis. He's in a frustrating place right now. So he's going to be salty and frustrated because nothing is going his way. So I get it. I understand. I don't know. I mean, we can have some therapy sessions, AD. But all I'm saying is I understand his struggle and his frustration that he's going through. So shout out to AD.
Man, the Lakers just traded.
Update.
They just traded Thomas Bryant, the center. I mean, I like that kid. They traded him to Denver Nuggets for Davin Reed and 3 second-round picks.
Okay.
So they get a shooter, a shooting guard, a young shooting guard, Davin Reed. He's decent. His stat line, like I guess he's a knockdown cat. He's supposed to be shooting 3-pointers. So
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
I thought they,
Yeah.
I know the Lakers wanted. I know LeBron wanted Kyrie, but the Nets was not going to allow that to happen. They some haters over there, as we all know. They haters as well as Nike. Y'all all some haters.
Yeah. I probably would have traded AD instead of Thomas Bryant. I mean, this young kid, 6'10", 248. He was putting up numbers. He played hard. He understood the game of what to do. So that's frustrating to see that.
Hey man, so as an owner, I would say this. I put this out there, okay? As an owner, you still got to make money off of your product, right? So I don't see them getting rid of AD because they still gonna make money off his jersey sales, even if he's not playing. So they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. But I would keep AD. He's a vet. He's still in it mentally, but he hasn't come back. And he's probably looking at LeBron James like, how is your body lasting this long? And I'm half your age. And you out here still dunking on people. Like, what is he doing wrong? Because every time AD get in there, he roll his ankle. That's the worst. He needs to have some of them ultra ankle protections.
Yep. Okay. So all these trades and all these things that just happened, that adjust your thought process, on who you see is going to be the top 8 coming down the stretch, and who has the best chance of getting to the NBA Finals for the West Coast?
Ooh, for the West Coast, I think it's between the Warriors and the Phoenix Suns.
Wow.
The Warriors and the Phoenix Suns. I don't see any of the LA teams actually competing because the Warriors, they for whatever reason they figure it out, like during the playoffs. All right, and then you have the Phoenix Suns who made it to the big dance last year, and now that they have this, no, was that last year? Oh yeah, that was last year. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
who made it?
One last year.
Yeah, so they made it to the big dance last year, and now Phoenix, they can actually throw up the alley oop, and somebody gonna slam dunk it, and they can close this one out and get them a championship. CP3 been longing for one, so I think that is the possibility. That's the play, and I'll leave it at that. I think now that Dallas has Kyrie, I think they can do something, but they need to continue to build that chemistry, because that is Luka's team.
Well, here's the interesting thing, because if the playoffs started today, you would have in the Western Conference, you would have the Denver Nuggets as the number 1 seed, Memphis Grizzlies number 2, Sacramento Kings number 3, Mavericks, Suns, Clippers at 6, Pelicans 7, Timberwolves at 8. Golden State would have to play in against the Trailblazers. And then the Lakers are down here at the bottom, dwelling at 13. But there's only like one or two games apart from number 4 and number 13 in the West Coast Conference.
Wow, so they can change like real quick.
It could change up really quick. So every game down the stretch is going to matter. So if Phoenix can come out the West, if they stay healthy, man. I mean, if was a fifth, we all be jumping.
Pass me the local.
But nobody's talk about the Denver Nuggets with Jokic and Murray back, and then they just picked up Thomas Bryant from the Lakers. Hey, like you can overlook them if you want, but they winning games and they on top of the top.
So they number 1? Denver?
They the number 1 seed.
Wow.
Right now, as of right now.
I think they have. Do they have any championship players on their team?
They got no, not that won the championship, but you talk about Michael Porter Jr. You got KCP who's won a championship. You got Jokic, and then Jamal Murray's back from injury, just looking good, and Jeff Green, Aaron Gordon. I mean, they got some dudes out there.
They got a squad. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to the Nuggets. We saw them earlier this year at one of the restaurants in La Jolla. We was all kicking it. I went over there, shook hands with them, said, "What's up, man?" They was the 9 people. They had DeAndre Jordan over there. Shout out to everybody over there. So again, man, in football, you can come out of the woodworks if you're the underdog, and nobody knows about anything. That's what the Eagles did. They started proving people wrong, letting people know.
That's what Cam said. He got if in the fifth right now.
So I think Denver is tough, but I also think that the most seasoned and veteran team is going to win. Like Phoenix is going to win. I think they're going to put together a really good plan, and they're going to win the championship this year. They got a really good chance of winning that. And KD, I already know what to do. He's been on a championship team, and he has won how many with them? 2? He won 2 championships with Golden State. Yeah. So, think about it, man. You add KD in the mix, it's going to make everybody's confidence just rise just like that. They already got confidence, but when you add that sharpshooter on there, game over. So Phoenix, I think they're gonna come out strong. They're gonna beat Denver. With all these trades, man, it's looking real good, man. We've been on this one topic for a long time, talking about basketball, man. We
gotta move on. It's a lot to have in basketball, man.
It is, man. So, Man, but we got NCAA, man. So let's go ahead and jump on that.
We got the Alabama 5-star recruit, DeMoy Kennedy, transfers to Colorado. Prime time is picking up players. He has the ballers coming through there. He has the all the rappers and everybody else that he's doing his thing, and he said he's doing it the right way. So, he's bringing the heat. He bringing the heat. He bringing the swagger, and people want to play for him.
Can you feel the heat? Can you feel the heat inside my heart?
Let's go.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Ray,
shout out to my man Bow-Legged Lou. And the whole full force crew.
Hey, man, let me say something to you, man. Look, Deion Sanders is a problem. Is a problem for the college scene. Like he has everybody like on the same page, moving in sync. You look good, you act right, you play good, you get paid good. Let me tell you something, man. Deion Sanders is a problem. I know all of these other individuals are tucking their tails in between their legs because, man, the swag is real. He is swaggeroo, swaggerific. The sauce is not lost. He got it all. And everybody's trying to follow that blueprint, right? And so here's the deal. He's going to beat people just off of pure swag and confidence because they're going to come in like, we're going to beat them. And the kids going to be able to see that the coach don't even have the confidence to say that they're going to beat them because you don't even believe it. You don't believe it. We're going to work hard, man, but, man, Colorado, look at them. They're going to be swagged out. They got they have 4 to 5 star recruits, and they have people transferring from other schools. Alabama, one of the Alabama linebackers transferred from Alabama to Colorado. Man, come on. Nick Saban is already losing people. Call Affleck, baby. They call Affleck. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm done. I'm done. Look, Deion Sanders doing his thing, baby.
Wow.
What's y'all going to do about prom? Nothing. Nothing. What else going on in the sports world, man?
You got the NIL stuff that's happening. The kid Jaden Rashad, he had an NIL deal that was supposed to be in place with Florida, and then all of a sudden something happened that kind of messed it all up, and the kid is out. He's been jumping around back and forth with this deal. So let me go over this deal with you.
Okay.
The deal was worth a total of $13.85 million.
What?
And this is a kid from California out here. He played on one little league teams that my buddy coached and played around my same time as my son. But his NIL deal, he was supposed to get $500,000 up front, $250,000 a month as a freshman.
$750.
That's $250,000 a month.
Oh, a month?
A month as a freshman.
What?
Then $291,666 a month as a sophomore, $375,000 a month as a junior, and $195,000 a month as a senior for a kid that had never stepped onto a collegiate field.
What? Is this someone that said the N-word?
No, this is the little brother. Hey, I'm not hating. Say, get your money.
Hold on. What ethnicity is this brother?
Yeah, he's brown with curly hair.
What? He's blacknificent?
Blacknificent.
What the world? 13-point house, Sway. 13.85 million. He can retire after college. David, how, Sway? How?
He had deals on the table with multiple teams, and this is what's happening. You're getting the parents and people that are jumping around, getting greedy and trying to take more and more deals. And these things are starting to fall through because you got the coaches. Of course, they know how to come together and get into that situation where they're, colluding a little bit to make sure it's like, if you don't pay him this much, I'm not paying him this much. And then all of a sudden the deals start to fall through.
It started to collapse. He should have took it while it was hot, while the getting is good, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
now it looks like it's going to be a little bit more tough, and then some of that money
Hey,
be falling through.
man, after 5, I'll be like, so got you, you got me.
Yep,
It went to
I'm good.
13. It went to 13. I would have been like, sold at 10. Did you say 10? Like,
Yep.
no, we said 13. Well, I'll take 10.
Cut the check. Cut the check. Cut the
Right?
check. Long the check clear.
Right.
Be good.
Hey, man.
They said he can retire after college.
Right? He can retire after college, which I would definitely do.
Hey,
Like,
I'll
what's
take
the
it.
point of me,
I,
taking
I,
my talent somewhere else? I did everything that I need to do. Like,
yeah,
if
but
imagine if Tim Tebow got paid like that.
uh, they probably did, but then he said he gave it all to Jesus, so they ain't fight. They ain't. Okay, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Next story. don't get
UFC.
don't get knocked out like
Yeah.
your boy Rolly,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. That's why our Facebook we be having connection issues on here now
Right?
on the stream.
They said they're looking to get rid of you, man. Looking to get rid of you.
Uh,
Look, man. So, real quick, speaking of getting rid of, what do you think about Rolly Romero? His career. You think it's going to continue to keep going? You think after Tank, that was his biggest fight, and now that Tank sunk him, you think that he has a battleship, or he's going to be able to get back in position to win some type of ship?
yeah, I mean, here's the frustrating thing about this boxing world right now
Yeah.
is people cats go into the gym and they fight and they try to figure stuff out.
Mhm.
They in there working on some things that I mean, you had some of the best get dropped by some superstars or some
No
young and up and
names.
coming people while they working in the gym. So it should
Right.
be working in the gym. And we've all been on a football field or whatever and got cracked by somebody that
Right.
like how you crack me?
You're so sorry.
Yeah, it's practice though. It's practice.
Right.
The thing is, it looked like that dude was getting way too hyped multiple times, and
Mm.
then we have a social media heavy life
Mhm.
where everything that happens is on par.
Right.
That being said,
Mhm.
Raleigh had many issues with his style, and it looked like the same left hook that Tank caught him with was the same one
Yup.
to put him down.
Oh man.
So my biggest thing is that he hadn't learned from his uh, defensive misgivings. So
Mm. You ain't saying Thanksgiving.
yeah, so people will hone in on that. The rest of the fighting world will hone in on that, and I think he will have a lot of issues going forward.
Yeah. Raleigh is chinny now. Yeah. He get tapped on the chin. He black out, man. So he I think he switched his career to the power slap career. They slap people, but people still get knocked out in that power slap. So
Oh my gosh.
man. I mean, hopefully he can get it together. He got that big payday. What I would say is, I think if he wants to redeem himself, I think he should start with AB. He should do a match with AB, and I think both of them can get their bread up because people want to see both of them individuals, go at it because they both, smack talkers, and I think it'll be a good fight and it'll sell. So that's my take on it. What's your take on it, Ray? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think Raleigh still got he still got some some work to do. I mean, like I said, he keeps getting caught with that same old shot,
Mm.
and you have to end up learning from it. So even
Wins, right?
my pops got caught by a sparring partner right a few days before he fought Hagler,
Wow,
and
really?
almost put him down. But I
Man.
mean, because if you fight enough fights, you gonna get caught
Yeah,
at
you're gonna
some
get
point in
caught.
time, right?
Yeah.
So, but he came back and changed the game plan
Yeah.
because he's like, shoot, if I got caught by this one, I'm
Right.
gonna have a problem with this big dude. But
Right.
yeah, yep, Rolly and AB gonna be about the same.
Yeah.
Neither one of them seem like they focus enough to be great like they need to be.
Right, exactly, man. So I agree. AB is a good warm-up opponent. But I think they would both talk a lot of smack, and it'll be a really good fight. And then they
Man,
move on.
that's the same as your boy Jake Paul and what's his name? Jake
Um,
Paul and Tommy Fury
Fury, right?
talking trash.
Who you think gonna win that
Yeah,
one, man?
that's
Because
right, Kev. Yeah, it was Quincy Taylor that hit my pops in training
Quincy,
camp.
man, and just
Quincy
probably.
Taylor Quincy Taylor had some. That dude could hit. He threw some yams, boy.
When somebody call them yams, that's when you know they throwing haymakers like yum,
Ugh.
yum, yum. Woo, them yams, boy, they knock that tail out, man. Who you think gonna win between Jake Paul and Fury? Tommy Fury.
I got Jake Paul, man. I know he's doing a whole lot. He's out here being an entrepreneur, going into different things with the UFC and you know going into all these different spaces. But
Right.
man, Jake Paul, he's the breadwinner. So I think they're setting the fight up. I don't think Tommy Fury can really fight that well. So
Man.
what would Dave
Right.
say?
David say, yeah, when they find weakness, they exploit it.
Yep, there you go, Don Curry. Yep, caught the overhand right. That was all. Every time somebody fought him, it was another overhand right.
And yeah, man, they find it. The overhand right hits you. Boom, you stand right there.
It's like, oh, you ain't see it last time? Let me see if you can see it this time.
Man, boxing is a man's sport. If you don't,
Night.
if you don't have those skills, polished, from your southpaw to your normal stance, man, you're gonna get beat down. So yeah, so man, shout outs to everybody. Shout outs to everybody that's in this boxing world, man. I know how the sport can be, man. That's a man's sport. You don't. What Jab Zuda say when we was talking to him? You don't play boxing. Let's go ahead and get in that ring, ding ding, man. So yeah, so Jake Paul. Hey, real quick, Jake Paul was on HBO, some HBO show with Black Brother.
Hold on, I gotta say this. But you said boxing a man's sport. Yes, it is. But if you saw the Amanda Serrano and Erica Cruz fight, sheesh! I'll have to post that. But yeah, y'all look that up. Y'all look that up. These two ladies went at it. Amanda Serrano and Erica Cruz.
I can only imagine they was just going at it. They had the gloves on, or it was a UFC fight?
Gloves on, boxing. It was cracking to the end.
Man, I gotta see that. We definitely gotta check that one out, man. I was gonna say Jake Paul was on. He was getting an interview for an HBO show, and the guy was just like, "So Jake Paul, what happens if you lose?" And he's like, I don't prepare to lose. He said, I prepare myself to win. And he said, yeah, he said, I don't know where that question came from. This is what Jake Paul said. And the other guy, he was on ESPN before, black guy, bald head. And so he said to him, he said, yeah, I know. He said, I just want to know. He said, the people want to know, what happens if you lose? Jake Paul said, you know what, to be completely honest, I don't know who the F you are. And the guy was just like, well, people don't like you. And so, I don't know if the interview stopped or if it kept going on, but it was what he is doing is the same thing that Serena Williams' dad did when she was young, and they were was it Venus Williams when they were interviewing Venus, and they the guy was just like, so what happens if you lose? And she was just like, I won't lose. So, well, how do you know? And the dad was like, hey, the girl already told you. Stop asking the questions. You're trying to get into her mind. And that's it, man. It's all about that mindset. If I say something one time and I say it with complete confidence, trust and believe me. If you ask me that same question again, you may get an F you. So that's all I'm just saying. So Jake Paul is on that. In that mindset of like, I didn't come here to lose. I came here to continue this reign because he's been knocking people out, putting them on the mat. So, what can you say about that?
Yes, sir.
What can you say about that? So
you can't say much.
Nothing much.
Dave, the George Foreman movie. I think it's gonna be dope. Daryl is a brother, a friend. It's a family. He grew up with us in Maryland, down in Landover for sure. So I texted him right after, you know, when he started doing the movie. He's been doing choreography for the boxing choreography for different movies.
Wow,
From Will Smith
nice.
and Ali was where he got to start, and then
Oof,
like he's been
nice.
doing this thing. So yeah, shout out to my man Daryl Foster.
Shout out to Daryl.
I'm looking forward to the movie, so make sure y'all check it out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really good one. I want to hear more about George Foreman. Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that. Man,
trade update: Pat Bev been traded.
Man, he should be traded. Man, what did he get traded to?
to Orlando Magic. Hold on, it's just coming in. I'm just looking at this thing right now.
Wow.
Hold on. Jeez, this is rapid fire because the trade deadline happens
It's today.
Yeah, in 30 minutes. It's over with.
Ooh-wee.
Patrick Beverly. Let's see. He is the Lakers trade Pat Beverly to Orlando Magic for center Mo Bamba. I like that trade. I like that trade. Mo Bamba. Okay,
they even made a song about Mo.
Yeah, Big Mo.
Man, Mo Bamba. Hey, shout out to the African man.
Yes, sir. The real Mo Bamba.
Mo, you go and do your thing, huh? You will be in LA with the king.
Yes, sir.
On anybody that thinks they can challenge the king. So let's go, baby.
Let's go, Mo.
It. You got that. So they got Mo. They got the Black and East brother. They got AD when he come back. They got King James. Man,
they good.
Yeah. They just got those young players. So we'll see. We'll see what it looks like, man.
A 7 foot tall Mo Bamba, man. That's
Mo Bamba. Man, I forgot how the song went that they made of him. You know, Mo. I know it's something with shouting, so I don't listen to it that much, man. I'm getting older. You can't listen to all that music. That influential young music, man.
Yeah.
You know, man, that was a nice update. It's good to know, man. Let's go ahead and jump into this NFL real quick, man.
NFL.
You already know what's happening, baby. Let's see what's happening around the league. What's going on around the league? We talked about the offensive lineman. Oh, man, did you hear about this CTE that's happening? So they said approximately 400. You know, so what was that? 1-2 years ago, when before the movie came out, Concussion. Well, the movie came out about 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
But they said that they were not able to detect CTE in living players. But new studies have happened and time has lapsed, right? And so you have about approximately 400 NFL players' brains were scanned and studied. And so researchers found that approximately 92% of them, that is an A. That is an exceptional A. Have CTE was found in nearly 92% of those former NFL players studied by the Boston University. Bruh, what's going on, man? I got CTE, y'all.
That's a problem, man. They they really didn't care. I mean, back in the day, especially times playing when I was playing, it wasn't any kind of thought process to say, here, we're gonna protect the players. Like you get up, you be tough, you playing a gladiator sport, get your seasoning salt or your what's the damn thing, the smelling salt.
I forgot what
go from there. Go from there. Right, get back in the game.
Hey David, we're gonna talk about Michael Irvin a little bit, man. But I didn't want to touch on it because
they always want to bring up something about the Cowboy, about the former Cowboy, man. Michael Irvin was innocent.
Hey man, I seen Michael Irvin in action. I was like, boy, that's in public. You doing that in public? Like, bruh.
Man.
Come on, man. Michael Irvin act like the free the free brother on the plantation. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. Like, master.
See, we ain't got no time to talk about that, man.
We don't have no time to talk about that, man.
We got time to talk about that. We got to talk about Super Bowl. Super Bowl's this weekend.
That's it, man.
We got to get our picks in, for final NFL. You got 50-50 chance to win this week, Kev.
Yeah. Well, caught slapped at some point in time.
Yeah, Dave said he throw his back at the U.
At the U.
We about everybody about to get fired off this show, man.
Hey man, look, man. Hey, Stephen A. Smith said he's not getting mad for a reason. You know, so anywho, let's go ahead and jump into this football stuff, man, because like Kevin was talking about Philly, man. So, this Super Bowl, who do we think is going to win, man? Who do you have? Who does everybody have? Who?
Mm.
I read that DeMar Hamlin will play again. When? What? For real?
Wow.
I hope not. I'm gonna have to take a moment of silence on that one.
I'm sure he going to get back out there, man. It's
Man, I'm sure too. But Ray Rice wanted to get back out there, and he couldn't get back out there.
Ooh, that's two different things.
That I know it is.
Ray Rice hit somebody, and DeMar Hamlin got hit.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is this: he due to the circumstances, he was forced not to be able to play football anymore. So he had to cope with that. So due to this circumstance, someone should force the brother to not play football anymore, and he's gonna have to cope with it. That's all I'm saying. Put your health over everything first.
That would make sense.
That's all. That's all, man. He was cleared by the team doctor. Oh man, man. Look, man. So don't go out there and collapse again. That's all.
Yeah. So we have 45 experts that are predicting that the Eagles will win.
Wow.
From Damian Woody, Orlovsky, all these cats, all these former NFL players and analysts are saying, Mel Kiper and everybody else, analysts are saying that the Eagles will win. And then you have 26 people who are saying that it will be a Kansas City win. So you take it, believe it, what it is. Everybody's projecting that Jalen Hurts will be an MVP. Travis Kelce could possibly be MVP. That's a 1,600 to 1. That's a good bet.
John Madden then passed away. You mean the video game? Madden had Philadelphia win 31-17. You gotta be, he Ty Master. I know you talk about the video game and not John Madden, right? Ray, who you got, man? Who you got?
All right. So I got the light skinned carrot top taking it.
Is that Patrick Mahomes?
That's Patrick Mahomes, man.
I do too, man. I do too.
I got the Chiefs because of their success in the past. That they've been there continuously. I think Mahomes is gonna not shy away from the light. He will make more plays.
Oh man. He is fueled.
I just think that it's the time. I think the Eagles will be there for a while. Jalen Hurts had a phenomenal season. The Eagles look like they're the most dominant team in the league right now.
Yes.
But I just think that it's going to be a State Farm with Jake commercial at the end with State Farm Stadium in Arizona. Patrick Mahomes with his State Farm logo, and he's gonna disappear to Disney while the Disney is laying off 7,000 people.
Ooh, I didn't know they was doing that, boy. That's a cold world, cold game, baby. Cold world, cold game. So I got a black Texas quarterback. Oh, that's both of them. The Chiefs. Hey, David, man, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, first of all, because if Jalen Hurts win Super Bowl, then ain't nobody girl gonna be safe.
Even Gabrielle Union said,
he already got Gabrielle Union out there, like, me and my girls just talk about him.
Like, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey, keep that to yourself.
Hey, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in that household, and we're not going to speak on that because Hill Harper already did, man. Hill Harper be out there being raw and rough. Damn. So, like, we ain't going to speak on their household, the Waynes. What was it? The Wades. There we go. Yeah, so, he definitely going to take everybody girl. That's one. Two, and he'll have to do it in Deshaun Watson style.
They gonna give it us free. Give it to us free.
Oh man! Look, hey, so definitely would say I would be going for the Eagles if they were playing against another quarterback and another team. But I'll have to say this: the ways need Dana White. Somebody Dana White get away with slapping people.
Oh,
Look, man, he got the Rick James syndrome. So, so back to my prediction. So I would definitely go for he better have consent forms ready. Ooh, look, man, look. So light skinned carrot top, man. I mean, look, Patrick Mahomes, man, you have to go with Patrick Mahomes. The reason why he is a winner. Look, the dude had a high ankle sprain. He went in there. He still threw the ball. It was wobbly, but he got it to the people that he needed to get it to. He is a winner. He has been here before. All he keeps saying to himself, "It's just one more week, guys." And you know, he has that white vernacular, right? And he gets his team fired up, man. Come on, like, you know, like, don't even worry about it. Let's keep going. Like, that was the last play. We forget about that. We move forward, and that's what you want in a leader. In order for the Eagles to win, they need all three of their players on offense, and they need their whole defense to show up. If one of those individuals do not show up, which I know that they will, but if for some reason if they get hurt, you know, that triangle will actually collapse. So I'm going to go with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs because they have the tools. They've been there. Andy Reid, you can't forget about Andy Reid. He's also a player, but a mastermind player. He's not physically fit to play, but he's mentally fit to coach and play. You know, so the Chiefs are going to win, and they already have the weapons. So I'm just going to go with the Chiefs. They may win by 3-2. I think it's a 3-point spread and less.
Close game.
So
Close
it's
game.
going to be a close game, man. It's going to come down to the end. So I want to see. But Philadelphia, the one thing that I have seen with Philadelphia, they come out, boom, they come out the gates, you know, scoring, doing their thing. But then once it gets to the third and fourth quarter, the score really doesn't change for them. Mm-hmm. You know, so I want to see what's going to happen. You know, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, they're able to score. They're able to continue to score. So, look, it's going to be a really good game. I don't even know what I'm doing for the Super Bowl. I didn't even know the Super Bowl was this weekend. I'm going to be chilling.
45-42. I was supposed to go up there with my man Dave at Sinwin Sports and doing the Sports Illustrated party on Saturday, but I got to go to Kansas City with my daughter next weekend for her volleyball tournament. So,
but that's next weekend. We're talking about this weekend, Ray.
Man, I can't do back to backs no more. Be out there kicking at the Super Bowl and then travel and go somewhere else. Nah.
Hey man, but I mean you're looking swollen in that shirt, man.
But hey, I'm trying to get it back together. I told you I'm out here drinking this grapefruit juice with what's it, damn maca and ginger and stuff in it.
Papaya. Eagles win. Saints can say we beat the Super Bowl. What?
Let's come in with that nonsense.
Man, come on, man. Come on.
You know, hey, you know what? Hey, that's sound advice because the Cowboys beat the Eagles too. So G's up.
Hold on. I don't know which one is worse, you or B less. Let me take my glasses off for that one, man. Come on now. He said G's up. Look, y'all. Look, we get to the end of this show, man. This is a good show. I want to keep going on because, man, we got a lot more stuff to talk about. But I think the Chiefs are going to win again because you got to remember they have a $500 million quarterback that is an owner of a Major League Baseball team. His dad is black, who last week said, so how you going to celebrate? We're going to smoke on that Joe Burrow cigar.
That was funny.
It don't get no blacker than that. Right? He just letting you know. But yes, we are wrapping up this show. Appreciate it, Kev. Good job on the show. Hey, make sure for all the people that are watching this, make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow us. Tell other people about it. Look, again, we're here to educate you, empower you, and entertain you. So this is Ringside with Ray and Prince. Hey, Ray, you got some words of wisdom for the people?
Yeah. My words of wisdom this week is use your force. You know, the I guess the definition of force is in physics specifically is, force is an influence that can change the motion of an object. Force can cause an object with mass to change velocity, to accelerate. Force can also be described intuitively as a push or pull. A force has both magnitude and direction, so making it a vector quantity. So, right, when you talk about magnitude and direction, use your force and your magnitude to improve your direction of where you're going. F equals m dot a, right? So, force equals mass of an object and acceleration. So, use your force to accelerate your mass and what you're doing in life.
Ooh wee, man! Since you threw me that alley, I'm gonna go ahead and slam dunk it on this one. So,
Oh,
so let me capitalize on what Ray is saying. Your force can be your words that you use to help you elevate yourself, expand yourself. So I'll say this, and I had an interview the other day, and the one thing that I was talking about was gratitude. You hear the word all the time: gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Most people think about gratitude in terms of a peaceful manner, right? When I went to the monastery, it was gratitude. I understood gratitude. I understood the depth of gratitude, the vibration and the frequency and the power of the word gratitude. So at times, I would start using that gratitude when I was in my intense moments, when I was tired, when I felt like I couldn't go no more. And when I started saying, I'm grateful for this moment. Thank you, universe. Thank you, the creator. Thank you, God, for putting me in this position. I started using that force of the word and it started making impact. It started creating momentum. So use the proper words to help propel you forward. So that way you can use the force that's going to guide you into your success, into your royalty, your majestic, your opulence, every single thing. Because we wasn't put here on this planet Earth to not be the kings and queens and the emperors that we are today. So remember that, remind yourself of that, and stay true to who you are, because you are amazing and great.
no, drop
Man,
it.
bam, we dropping the mic on that one,
Drop the
baby.
mic.
Hey, Ray, I appreciate the alley-oop, baby. I had to slam dunk it, man. Let's go win the championship. Chiefs all the way, baby.
Yes, sir. Get it.
Ringside with Ray and
Let's get it.
Prince. Y'all already know, man. Hey, we'll
Peace.
see you next week. Peace, y'all. Peace and power.